All right. Welcome, everyone, to our part 2 of Everyone Must Own a Home-Based Business. I hope you saw the first video. I really wanted to name this. What was it? I wanted to name it, If You Don't Own a Home-Based Business, You're an Idiot. But my team told me, maybe you shouldn't word it like that. And I'm fine with that. But welcome. This is PrepperNet. PrepperNet is a nationwide organization. We have meetups throughout the United States. So you can meet people just like yourself in your own little community or big community. So make sure everyone can hear me and see me in the chat room there. And say, yes, I can hear and see. And then also tell us where you're from, if you don't mind. And then we're gonna get started right now, and I'll be watching for that. There's a little delay. Hey, you need to sign up on our mailing list. It's free. Sign up. If you're getting your messages through Meetup, that's going to end soon. So you need to go and sign up and on our website. It's under newsletter is the one way to do it. Become a basic member, which is free. So there's many ways, but yep. Yes. See, I'm just now getting your messages. So you need to go do that because it's a pain for us to send out 100, go to 100, log in 100 times and literally send it to everyone in Meetup. And we don't do that often, but so that's going to end somewhat. So anyway, I wanted to throw that out to you. Why do you need to sign up? Because we do good stuff. We provide good information. And it is free of charge a lot of times. Well, I've never charged for anything. I've done things just for my premium members, which we got some cool things coming up for them. Okay, I'm going to have to go here. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, we have tens of thousands of people in PrepperNet. And you got to imagine there's people all across the board, some that are nice, some that aren't nice, some that are geniuses, and some that are not so much. So I want to just share with you some of the emails I got back. From the email about, hey, every prepper must own a home-based business. It says free right in there. It tells the location, tells the time, tells the time zone. Everything is in there. Well, again, some of these people did not graduate 3rd grade. So here's some of the things that I got back. Even I put in there, I believe in some of them, Garvin's not selling anything. I'm pretty sure that was in there. I got an email back or a message that says, is this network marketing? Okay. I also got, this is kind of like, you remember David Letterman kind of, anyway. One sent, PrepperNet is now selling home-based businesses. What the F? Frank, I guess. I'm not. But if you wrote that, you're low down on my intelligence level because you didn't read it. So I'm just, if you are, just stop watching. Okay. How much does it cost? And I literally put free. I think it's on there 3 times. So another one, this is just a gripe session. Just bear with me. I'm sorry. What does a business have to do with prepping? Okay. And one said this in his email. Forrest asked us to be his friend on Facebook and to subscribe on YouTube. He's going to get advertising dollars from that. First of all, never in my life have I asked for one to be my friend on Facebook from Prepper. I mean, I don't even go on. I go on PrepperNet on Facebook to the PrepperNet group. I never even look at the last time I put a post on my personal page. It's been over a year. I don't want to be your friend on Facebook, especially if you have crap like that. Then subscribe on YouTube because I'll make ad revenue. Look at all my YouTube videos. Not one of them I do have one listed. This girl that says evaporate instead of evacuate, which was hilarious. And that's the only one that I get ad revenue for. So people, if you don't know what the heck you're talking about, just shut up. Now, I'm not talking to all you guys. I'm just talking about to the 1% of people that graduated third grade that maybe they didn't, that are followers. So anyway, it just makes me feel better to do that. So anyway, that was just crazy, some of the responses I got. So we got a lot to go over tonight. I got a lot of questions that you guys sent me right here, pages of them. We'll go through some of the questions. We'll take some live as well. And so tonight, you can join us, by the way, at preppernet.net. So if you're on Meetup or have never been to our preppernet.net site, you need to go and join. Now, everyone's probably been to the .com site. That's getting ready to change, but that's not our website. That's our website to just announce we're out there. But we have our own social media site. Oh, you're afraid of social media? Well, you shouldn't be afraid of this because we control it, and it's our little pond, and we control the fish that come in and the fish that leave. And so join us. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. All our city groups have discussion groups there. It's a great place. Everyone seems to really love it. A quick announcement is we will be doing. I'm not sure about this date. Don't hold me. We will send another email. I'm working with like 3 other people on this. Sam Kopler from Forward Observers One, a guy named Christopher Green, which big name, but I'm trying to get him nailed down. So we want to teach you guys a little bit about cryptocurrency. I'm not selling crypto. You can send me some. Sure, send me some crypto. But we just want to educate you because crypto is coming and you can't do anything about it. It's not the Antichrist. Now, they may use a cryptocurrency to be for the one world government, but this is not it. So anyway, that is coming. Some education on that is coming. Hey, you know what? I will ask this one thing. Hey, if you find anything helpful here, it's $40 a year to be a premium member. That's really all I'm going to say. If I help you make a fortune on your farm or your home-based business, donate money to PrepperNet. Hey, donate. This is free. Donate. I'm not going to come and hunt you down and see if you make it or not. Whatever. So tonight we're going to be covering home-based business. So home-based business. So I was so convicted about this because, and I feel like I need to share this. A lot of preppers that I consult with, they literally believe that doomsday is coming tomorrow, next week, or 6 months or a year. And it literally prevents them from being successful. A lot of preppers haven't invested in the market because it's going to crash. Biden's coming president. It's all going to crash. Take your money out. And just think, all the non-preppers, their money has been going up. They're making smart decisions based on, I don't know what they're making on, but they're making smart decisions. Us preppers, if we take our money out, we can't gain any more money. But so just guess what? Everyone else in the world got richer except the preppers because they weren't actively involved in some type of investment vehicle. So in business, home-based, everyone needs a home-based business. And I'm going to go through. First, I want to say this. I don't know anything. Don't listen to a word I say. I'm not a tax person. I'm not a legal. I'm not an accountant. This is for entertainment only. I'm just doing that so you guys don't come back at me. Have I owned like a bunch of businesses? Yes. Do I own a bunch now? Yes. Does it make me a genius or someone you should sell your house and go do something? Absolutely not. That would be foolish. But what I'm trying to do is give you some information. I'm going to share a lot about a couple of the businesses I do, and even numbers and how much I've made and how I did it, how much it cost me. I'm going to share a little bit about that. And then we're going to go into, because some of the things I'm going to share, I'm going to go through a bunch of ideas I have for businesses. That was 32 times people asked me, what business ideas should I start? Hey, okay, no problem. I can help with that. So we're going to go through some of that. But listen, I'm not your advisor. If you want to pay me, then I guess I could be. I am an advisor, and I do consulting with businesses and with prepper groups and people that want to buy property. But that's another YouTube video. Okay, title of this was Everyone Must Have a Home-Based Business. There are a lot of people say there are two tax systems, one for the rich and one for the poor. And I'm telling you, that is absolutely false. It's the same system. They just know the rules. They know how to play the game. It's like we're still stuck in little, upward basketball where, little kids they don't know what to do. They don't know how to dribble. They don't know how to pass. They don't know how to spread out and run plays. But a lot of the people that are rich, they kind of do. They figured it out. So you get wiser and you study. So, but they're not two different tax systems. It's one. And a lot of people just don't know the one, and that way and hence they can't take advantage of it. Okay. So next is, look at this like a treasure hunt. There are 475 different, let me see if I have my book here. Yeah. There's a book right here on Amazon. You can buy it. You cannot buy it, whatever you want to do. I don't even know who the author is. But 475 tax deductions you can take with a home-based business. I didn't write it. He wrote it, 475. If you don't have a home-based business, you can't take any of them. That's just a fact, Jack. So it's like a treasure hunt. You need to find all the different tax things that you could possibly do. It's legal. It is 100% legal. When Warren Buffett said that his administrative assistant paid more taxes than him, he didn't break the law. He didn't break the law at all. Nor did she break the law. She paid more taxes because he knew the game. He knew how to take deductions and how to structure businesses. You may say, hey, well, that's just unfair. Well, change the law. Until then, do you want to be his administrative assistant that paid more taxes? I don't want to be. So, taking advantage of laws is not against the law. And you know what? Just do things honest, and you don't care about a audit. Plain and simple. We're the audit. Well, there are some things that could cause an audit. This book, you can find that stuff on the internet. It's nothing. Matter of fact, this book alone, anyway, I'm not promoting this book so much, but I'm promoting the 475 things. The author of this book, I'll tell you what he says. If you're in doubt, if you should deduct something because it's a home-based business, he said that he would always err on deducting it. I'm not sure I would do that. If my accountant said no, I wouldn't do it. He says err on deducting it because the only thing it will cost you is a small penalty and some interest on the money. I don't know. I don't push I try to do exactly the deductions they have. So, but here's the thing. You must play the game by the rules. You don't want to cheat. You don't want to lie. When you don't lie and you don't cheat, you sleep good at night. You just know that you've done things at the best of your ability, and that you've made right decisions. That's just called good, clean living. I would recommend that for everyone. Okay. So here is another pet peeve because this has already happened. And so as soon as this last video, I literally got, I would say 15 people that sent me their presentation or their business that they wanted me to promote. They even posted some on our social media. Hey, Garvin talked about home-based business. Here's one that I do. You guys should try it out too. And guys, one of the number one rules is you don't self-promote on anyone else's site. You don't do it. It's just against the rules. It's just, It is just bad. So you don't go like, I don't go to another group and go, hey guys, join PrepperNet. That is just frowned upon. I've never done that. I don't go into someone else's group or someone else's page, Facebook page, and say, hey, yeah, have you tried this and this and this? I sell them. That's just wrong. It is just wrong. If you do that, you're a low-class human being. Don't do it. It's frowned upon. And you will get kicked off groups, and people don't like it. Matter of fact, I tell people, if you ever see that happen, give the people a hard time. I mean, it's just, make it painful for them. But if you ask permission, like I have permission, there's a couple of groups out there, homesteading groups, that I know the people that run the page on Facebook, or they or in different social medias. And I've asked them if I could post things there, and they said, yes, I'm good to go. I can do that. And a lot of times I'll go, with the permission of Ben and Jerry, whoever they are. Ben and Jerry, that's a bad example. Ben and Lois gave me permission to post this, and then I would post that. So always get permission. Same with your home-based business. Don't do it. Okay, so we did talk about your goals. I would say, getting out of debt is a good goal, but sometimes you can't get out of debt, and you need that home-based business to get you out of debt. Perfect. That's exactly what a home-based business is for. You need to save money. You need to save for retirement, maybe buy some land, quit your job in a few years, make money from your hobby, create a real income. That's some of the things that we want you guys to think through as you think about the home-based business. Because if you're starting a home-based business for just tax deductions, that's fine. But I like to see a little bit more motivation, because I want to see you get past some of the hurdles, because them tax deductions, you really only see that once a year. And you go, oh, look, we saved $3,000 because of these deductions, and we made this money. Look, we put an extra $5,000 in your pocket. That's okay, $5,000 a year. But I hope you think bigger. I really do. So let's keep going. So some of the things to do first is write down your business ideas. Pick what is best for you. A lot of you guys have limited your money-making ability because you're afraid of the government. You're afraid of your privacy and security. You're afraid of a lot of different things, and it's limited. It can limit your money. There are ways to do social media and not give out information and not give out your location. There are ways to do this. You just got to learn how to do it properly. So anyway, with some of the other ones, you got to put together like a roadmap. Where do you want to go? What's your end goal? How to get to that? Put together some financials. Okay, what's it going to cost me to start this? If I do sell eggs, okay, it's going to cost me, $1,200 to get some a hen house and the chickens and everything I need. How many years will it take me to make my money back? Well, you're probably never going to make your money back selling eggs. I'm just telling you, unless you have a ton of chickens. So, but you need to go through and go, okay, maybe selling, 4 dozen eggs a week is not our way to get rich and get out of debt. And make a calendar of to-dos. Once you get all this, write it down and stick to it and start going after it. And it says, look for competition. Who's your competition? It'd be dumb for you to start selling eggs when like 5 houses around you sell eggs, and you put a sign up and they already got signs. You got to look, be smart about it. And I'm going to probably get this term like copyright or something. Just do it. It's my new term. Just do it. So some of the resources I said you must read, you need to read, you should read. It's absolutely mandatory. It's Think and Grow Rich, and then Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then Cash Flow Quadrants. He even has a course on the cash flow quadrants. If you read the book and you get it, you don't need to go through the course. I'll just say that. If you read the book and go, oh, wow, this makes a lot of sense, you don't need the course. Okay? Just my 2 cents. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I've read that book literally at least 5-6 times. Why? Just because there's just good information in there, and it's good mindset. Mindset is key to a lot of things. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys kind of some real world information right now. And you know what? I hope you appreciate it, because I'm sharing real world information about me and some of the things I do. Because a lot of people, I got 32 people that said that they wanted ideas. I got 21 people that said, I would like to write or do a blog or something like that. Great. So this is real. I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm sharing real information. Okay. Okay. You guys know I published a book called The Preparedness Roadmap. And in this Preparedness Roadmap is a book. It's actually right here. You can see Preparedness Roadmap. It is, let me see how many pages it is. 229 pages. See, that's me back there. Yep. So this book, I wrote it, I put it together, and I'm selling it, and I'm making money multiple ways on this book. And I'm going to share that with you, even some of the digits. Okay. So first thing I did is I wrote the book, and then I had this particular, I went to Upwork.com, and I hired a ghostwriter. It cost me $400 for this ghostwriter. This guy is my good friend now. We do a few projects together. We're working on a few projects right now. But he took all my Word documents that I typed out. He took my presentation, because if you remember, like 6 chapters of this, I actually kind of taught in a course during the pandemic. It's called like How to Prep Through a Year. It's in here. He took that and my notes, and he listened to my, I think my podcast when I talked about it. And he took all that information and wrote this for me. So I don't know how many pages I gave him, but I gave him pages and pages and pages of Word documents, PowerPoint slides, my course that was online, and my audio, my podcast. And he wrote this. He took my words and put it in this. It cost me $400 for that. You're going, wow, that's a lot. That ain't a lot of money. That was cheap. But so he wrote this for $400. Okay. So then I hope y'all, I'm going to make this, please tell me you can still hear me, because I always kind of screw this up sometimes. I think you should be able to hear me, because I'm off the screen, because I want you guys to see this. And so the next is I hired an editor. This is the editor. She is great. Yes, can still hear me. She is great. She is on Upwork. You can go hire her. I just don't want you to hire my guy. Yep. You can hire. She went through, I forgot how many words were in this. Might be 40,000 words in this. Is that right? She went through this book, and she charged me $70 to go through and edit my ghostwriters, because everyone makes mistakes. And for $70, she went through and made sure there were no spelling errors and it was grammatically correct. And it cost me $70. And she has done #1 books, tons of #1 books. This lady's done. She's out, and she did it in no time. I mean, she literally went through my whole thing on a weekend. I paid her $70 for that. Then you see the nice little graphics. I don't think I have this, So the nice little graphics. So my editor's wife created this. She created this, the graphics here. I think I paid her $50 for that. So at this point, I'm at $400 plus 70 plus 50. That's $520. And this book was ready to be published. And you go, wow, that's a lot of money. Hang on. I spent some more money. So then I went, I don't know if I have the price of this on here. I went and got a website, someone to program a website for me. This website cost me $100. Kid you not. I got this website from Upwork. as well. I put on there a job. I'm looking for someone to bid on my site. It's going to have about 6 pages. It has to do with my book. So if you go to forrestgarvin.com, you'll see this site. I paid $100 for it. Not only does it have this book, it has all my books listed, but the first one, is my latest one, is on there. It also tells you can get the PrepperNet, Sun Oven, and PrepperNet, Sun Oven. There's another site on. I forgot what the other site is. Sun Oven, PrepperNet, Sun Oven. I don't know. I forgot. There's 3 down there. Oh, and Prepping Academy, my podcast. That's the 3. So $100. So at this point, I'm at $620, and I got this book. It's ready to go. I sent it to KDP on Amazon, and I published it. Okay. So what's this next slide? Okay. So, oh, wait. So with this book, I created a PDF. I did it myself. It was in my Word document. And this is part of the PDF. If you guys remember, the PDF was downloadable when I taught this online. And everything I mentioned here, it says multi-tool. I actually link you to a multi-tool in the PDF. Now, the book, you can't click on the things in here in the book. But all throughout the book, it says, go and download the PDF companion that goes with this book. And they go to my forrestgarvin.com and they download the PDF, which is literally the middle chapters, the 6 chapters in the middle, word for word in a PDF. And they can download it. And that all the products, here is a bulk water filter. I have a link to Amazon to buy the one I'm referring, the Gold Zero Guide 10 solar charger. It's there. There's a link to go buy it. A sun oven. Well, wow. I'll turn to the sun oven page. A sun oven. I don't think I have a link to that. I'm not sure. Multi-tool. Shortwave radio. And so I link people to Amazon to buy these products. They download it. If they're reading it on a Kindle, boom, they can click right from the Kindle and go to that product. So this is just a sample of the PDF. Okay. So let's keep going. So this is last month. I'm going to show you guys. I created this book. Now I'm getting book sales and I'm getting audiobook sales as well. We're going to go through that, but I'm going to show you what the PDF and the Kindle, where you can click on it with your finger, tap on it, and go and buy it from Amazon. This is my, what they call Amazon Associate. This is kind of like a referral. Since I'm referring, when you click on that, I make a percentage of what people buy from that. Very small. It's like 4%. Doesn't cost them any more. Amazon just gives me credit. And this was my month of April 2001. You can see just from the PDF from the book or the Kindle where you can click on it, I made, I can't even read that. I'm sorry. $135. I didn't do anything. I didn't tell them to go buy this stuff. It's in the book. They were reading it. They searched it and they clicked on it and they bought it. Now, also on my website, if you actually click on the images on the image on the website here, if you click on that and it says buy now, I even make money, extra money on my own book on Amazon when you go buy it. I make 4%. Okay. And I'm going to show you that. So in the month of April, I made $135, and you can see the links and the earnings and all that stuff is right there. I hope you guys can see that well. Okay. So again, I spent $620, and last month alone, just on the links, I made $135. I can't see. Goodness. So here's some of the products. I hope you guys can see this because I can't hardly see this. Here's some of the products people bought last month. So you can see the first one is the Preparedness Roadmap. 21 people bought my book from my website or from other places I've posted them, and I made $15 extra. That's not counting the sale of the book. This is the referral fee I made on it. And you can go down through there. It's too small. I'm sorry. You can do large screen. I can't see it because of the software. But you can see some of the things that I've sold. My other books are on here. And, I see the Case for Christian Preparedness 10. I see a gold zero, all that's there. And I make a look, you can see how many was sold, like one, and you can see I made 20 cents or 270 from two. So you make a little small fee. So my PDF and the Kindle, that's some of the actual products that I sold last month. Okay. So I am making money, at least $132 I've proved to you from this one book from last month, not counting the sales of this book. So I'm making my money back. So you guys know I've actually published 3 books. I did the Case for Christian Preparedness. I've done Stand Firm to the End, which these 2 are a series. Christian Preparedness is the Old Testament. Stand Firm to the End is more of the New Testament. It doesn't get into Revelation. Don't worry about it. And then the roadmap here. Now, because the way the books, you're a little bit delayed on getting the information, so I can't show you information from April on that because it just ended. But I'm going to show you, I did this little book right here. I hope this encourages you guys to maybe write something or do something you've always wanted to do. So this is the first book I wrote, The Case for Christian Preparedness. It is literally 70 pages long. Let me make sure. 60. Yeah, 70's pushing it. This little teeny book. Y'all see that? See, there's a big difference there between the 2 books. 200 some, 70. So this little book here, I'm going to show you. This was published over about a year and a half ago. And I'm going to show you what I've made on this book. The other one I'm making a lot more because it's a more expensive book. You can see this book right now is $5.99. Stand to the Firm is $7.99. So also the audiobook is, I get money from the audiobook, which is not on the page I'm getting ready to show you, but I'll show you how many audiobooks I've sold of it. And then there's Kindle books as well. So here we go. Again, this book here cost me less than this one. Let me remember. My friend Doug edited it. I paid a lady $50. This book cost me less than $150 to create. Because I did take my friend and took him out to eat. It was about $150. That's the graphics. That's putting the lining everything up in there to be Kindle ready. And then the editor, and my friend Doug actually edited it as well. And then, so that book here cost me around $150. And here is the lifetime of that book. This is real. This is straight from their site. Okay, the ACX at the top, this book has sold 917 audiobooks. And I make more with audiobooks than I do the printed books. Okay, but you can see here, and you can see that that's different countries. And so you can see in Canada, I've made $45 lifetime. I don't see you, Forrest. Yeah, you're not supposed to see me. But this is my total earnings for this month, for this book that I published a year and a half ago. And it cost me $150 to do. And that's not counting audio either. Understand, audio, I don't know what it is. I didn't look it up. But this one little book, I want you to see that. From ebook royalties, I've made $1,200. From paperback royalties, I've made $2,700. This book has sold a lot. I think I got like 90 reviews on this book or something. So I don't know, KDP. KDP is Amazon's book stores where you upload your book, then they print it on demand. So if you buy one of my books, they will literally send it to their printers. They would print it, put it in a package, and send it to you. They don't have any on the shelf. They print it in real time when an order comes. And it's called KDP. And KD, I don't know what that stands for. Just do anything Amazon KDP and you'll get information. So anyway, so you can tell with this book alone, I've made, I think it's around $7,000 I've made total on this book. And it cost me $150. Now, that's why I give this away. I've given away over 10,000 copies of this. When it comes to Kindle, you can download it for free. Like this weekend, is it this week? No, this past weekend, I gave this book away. If you had Kindle, anybody that had a Kindle, they could have downloaded this for free. I do that often because I never meant for this to make money. It's just, I didn't, but you can't put them up there for free on Amazon all the time. I will do this because you guys, but I never put this thing on. So this weekend it was free. And then every time I can, I put it for free because this is a ministry. This is kind of what I do. So anyway, boom, there's the numbers I made. So that's a home-based business right there. You guys could write your book, hire someone to put it together, to complete it, and then hire someone to edit it, hire someone for $20 to do the front cover and the back cover. It costs nothing. And then you publish your book and then you promote it. Sometimes it promotes itself on Amazon. That's a good home-based business right there. Why do you think people like Mark Goodwin and Franklin Horton and Angry American, man, they're putting out books every single month because this thing still makes money from me. This will make money until I die or until people can't find it anymore. It just keeps generating money. I love passive income. I love it. So anyway, so that's my 3 books. I do make money, not only selling the book, I sell the audio. And then if I tell everyone on PrepperNet, hey, go buy my book, I'll give you the link. And if you use that link, I make another extra 4% on top of it, on top of this. So anyway, you can do it. I promise you can do it. And I'm going to share another thing with you guys. Hang on. I'm just making this up as I go. Okay. So y'all know that owner, CEO of Sun Oven. This is a book. You can see it says author's copy across through there. This is another business idea. Then we're going to go into some other business ideas, and then we'll get to questions. I want to answer some questions. I'm just telling you guys, making money, you just need a desire, and you don't have to, you can be half smart and do it because I proved that point. So this is a book that I put together and I thought it'd be a good idea. It's called Gardening Journal. I have a lot of friends that plant seeds and they get these heirloom seeds. You know, heirloom seeds are different than regular seeds, and you need to learn, and over time you'll get better on how to plant and grow heirloom seeds. So we put this together, and in here is absolutely nothing. Boom. It's literally just a form that you can, every seed, you put your tomato seeds here, you put your collard greens over here seeds, your lettuce seeds, and you keep a track of it. It said, this is on Amazon to buy if you want it, but it says plant name, date planted, water requirement. So you circle how much water it needs, how much sunlight it needs, the seed, transplant, the date, event, notes, outcome. So you just keep a log of all your seeds. That's all this is. So we created this I actually had, this book cost me, let's see, $80 plus the cover was $130 to create. And now it's for sale forever on Amazon. And we sell these and people buy them and they say, oh, I love it. It helps me keep my stuff organized. You can create, I'm giving you my business ideas. You can do that. And we have several of them, I think, up there right now. One of the other things we're getting ready to release, and if you're a Sun Oven owner, you're going to love this, is the Sun Oven Cookbook. I didn't put any of these recipes together, but I paid someone to create this recipe book. Look at this. This thing is beautiful. We're getting ready to release. This is going to print like this week. There's 400 recipes for the sun oven. Could you use these in your house? Absolutely. But this is going to be a huge money. I paid once to get all this created, and we'll sell it for the rest forever for sun oven. Okay, let's keep going. I don't want to mean to. Okay, another thing I did, and you can do this at home. People do this, but I do a thing. It's called merch. It's on Amazon. If you hate Amazon, okay, go somewhere else and try to make money. Merch. I created these shirts. I had at this time, my 14-year-old son create these logos. And they're on sale on Amazon, and they have been. I've never really promoted them. I think I put an image every now and then up on the .com site. But you can go and buy these shirts. I don't print the shirt. So what I did, they give you a template. I put you see the top one there with America. I'll do this. See, you can see them a little bit. See the P with the American flag? My son created that. It cost me nothing. You can get that created, I kid you not, on Fiverr, Fiverr.com for probably $15. You get someone else to create a logo. You put it in this template that Amazon gives you. You send it to Amazon, and then you publish the shirt. And now people can buy it. What they do is when someone buys that shirt with a P on it, they'll take it, go to the shirt warehouse, they'll print it, and then they send it. They don't have them pre-printed. But he created these things. We sell these everywhere I go. I always see a couple people with these shirts on. It's pretty cool. You don't make a lot. If you go and look at it, you can see exactly, but it's called Amazon merch. And I think the most I make is like $3 a shirt, because they take care of the shipping, the printing. If there's a return, they take care of all that. They just send me $3 every time a shirt's sold. So, but that's a business right there. You could do something local. I mean, don't do anything against a trademark, but do your city names aren't copyrighted or trademarked, or, a lot of things you can do. Okay, it cost me. Let me tell you how much it cost me. $0. Well, I did pay my son. I think I paid him $100. But I promise you, all these logos I can get for $100 on Fiverr. So the site for Amazon cost me nothing. It cost me I don't have to buy storage. I don't have to buy shirts. I don't have to buy anything. It's print on demand. They do it. They send me money. Good idea. So if you do a shirt, hey, send me a free shirt if it's pretty or something. So anyway, that's another idea. So I've come up with some ideas as well, and I'm going to go through this. I'm going to try to finish, and I just want to go through some of these. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas, because that was the biggest question. What business can I start? These are 2 businesses I've already showed you. So we're going to go through these. I probably should have put these out on one page. I mean, one at a time, but I just was going through there and I didn't do it the way I should have, or I wanted to do it. So I'm going to go through these. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one. If any of these hits your fancy, or you're like, wow, I am here to help you. I am here to help you. Let's talk about it. I will help you. I will help you with all these. Okay. So here we go. In-person training school. Now, do I know that this model works? Let me show you something. Hang on right now. I'm going to do something right now. Okay. Nope, that's not it. I'm going to show you guys a website. Okay. So I'm telling you this stuff. I want you to know that I know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to share my screen. Sorry. I'm going to share something. It is a tab. It is right here. Boom. Boom. So I told you the first thing was an in-person training school. Boom. Hello. I've done this. I've offered all these classes. I hope y'all can see this. See some of the classes I've taught: Introduction to Preparedness, Fundamentals of Preparedness, Bug Out Bags. I guarantee you every one of you can teach a bug out bag class. food storage, emergency shelter, primitive cooking, mutual assistance groups. Over here, my friend Dave Stutz. Y'all seen Dave. Y'all probably know Dave. Mooresville leader, NRA Pistol, North Carolina Carrying Conceal class. Youth classes. I love youth. I've been working with youth for 34 years. Homeschool adventure program. Do consulting. Boom. This is mine. It's real. Now, I'm not offering classes right now because it's not really, I just do this in the summer. But this is a real, you can see here, this is the real thing. This is my site. And does it work? Yes, it works. I got different instructors. They can log in the back end. You can get this site created, trust me, for like $250. Class calendar, consulting, youth. So you click here, say you want to learn fire starting. You click on there. Boom. It tells you about the fire starting. You can add it to cart. And for $59, I'll teach you about fire starting. This works. I give discounts if people come and pay me in cash. Could you do this on your own property? Yes, you can. Oh, well, they know where I'm bugging out. Okay, listen. If it's truly your bug out location, then, but if you got some woods or friends got some woods, I taught these in classrooms and in woods here. Let's see what else. Communication, map reading, and navigation. Hope you guys can see bug out bags. Boom. Get out of Dodge bag. That one's $59 too. So anyway, let me go back to here. So when I tell you guys, let me share this again over here. Is that right? That is right. Go back to here. Okay. So when I'm sharing these, I know they work for a fact. Okay. So that is one business that I currently do and I've done for years. And how I market it is I sometimes use Groupon. So Groupon is or there's other things. I put ads in papers. So one of the things I do with Groupon is they try to screw you. So like my $59 class, when I do Groupons, I bump that class up to like $149. That's what it says on my website. Then I'll do a Groupon and it says the class is $149 and they can verify it on my website. But see, Groupon takes about half. So anytime you buy something on Groupon, you're losing about half to about 30%. So let's say it's half. So it's $150 and Groupon's going to keep 75. That means I make 75. I still cover the cost of what I want to charge on that. And it works perfect. They advertise it, get it out. They send it to everyone. It works. You can do that. You can do it in Charlotte. I don't care. These are just ideas. You guys are preppers. You guys, know this stuff. You can teach people and make money. Okay, let's keep going. Affiliate marketing. Now I did one. I'm gonna let's see. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to go to my other browser here because I'm gonna show you guys affiliate marketing. I do this stuff. I do all this stuff, and you know what? So I'm gonna stop sharing that. I'm gonna share another screen. I hope this is helpful because I want you to see that one, I do what I say I do. So I'm gonna do a window. I want to share this. You guys have seen me just this week send out an email about the Homegrown Network. I've been an affiliate marketer for them for Margie for a long time. Margie and I are pals, and I've just done it every time. And so right here, let me go smaller here and bigger. So today alone, I've had 29 people click on my referral link. So if you look there last month, the total, I've had 421 people click on the referral link. As you can see, it looks like I've made no money, except over here. If you look at the bottom, the far right, it says $50. Someone bought a product. It must have been a $100 product, and I made half of what they buy. That's what her deal is. Some of them's a lot less. Trust me, this one's. But if you buy a product from Margie on the Grow Network, I make money. PrepperNet makes money. And so far, I've made $50. I've had 421 people actually go to the website. So check this out. I'm going to show you how easy this is. Let me go right here. So they have many offers that you can do. So if you want to offer this product right here, I hope you guys can see this. You can see right here, I'm highlighting it. Yeah, y'all can see that. Yep. I make 50%. It gives me the thumbnail. It gives me all the information that I need to market this. So if you have a website, you can, or you have a mailing list, you can send this one product out to people and make money. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. We're going to remove that. And I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go back. Hope this is helpful. I'm telling you, it's easy. It takes a little work. Making money takes work. Okay, next. So I do make money at affiliate marketing. And I do it with Alerts USA, one of the best services out there when it comes to getting alerts. I do Alerts USA. I make, it's a one-time fee I make with them. You only make it one time, and I think it's like $20. So every time you sign up, if you sign up for Alerts USA, it's usually $100, but you only pay like $75. You save $25 from signing up for my affiliate, and I get paid $20. I think that's it. How do you get the referral link? It depends on who. You got to sign up for referral programs. Oh, gosh. I apologize. Y'all don't hate me, but I'm going to show you this as well. Okay. And I got to share. And I just have to do this. So let me share another screen with you guys. Don't hate. Okay. Y'all may have seen this company before. Y'all seen this company? Son of an. Where's all my? Oh, I know why. This. If I spread this, well, my links are gone. There they are. I'm using. Okay. You scroll down here to the very bottom. Check this out. Affiliate program. You want to become a son of an affiliate? Boom. You make 11% commissions. Commissions are held 30 days. Affiliates that exceed $600 will get a 1099 tag form. So you go here. We have an affiliate dashboard. You can log in. You can apply. Boom. We have an affiliate program. We give a lot of money away for people that sell our son of an. A lot. Upwards of one YouTube channel made over $25,000 last year from us. I don't want to tell you who, but that's real. So you can sign up. Is there a minimum amount of traffic? Well, you got to build the traffic. You can sign up, and if no one buys anything, like if you make a website and people go to and no one goes to your website and ever purchase anything, well, it doesn't cost you any money except the website that you've maybe created. Okay, consulting. I do a lot of consulting. I consult with groups and prepper groups around the United States. Online training. I have online training that I charge people. I've never really promoted them to anyone in PrepperNet because a lot of times I give you guys the training for free. But I have I have several classes that I've taught that I charge people $297. I teach them how to put together a complete family emergency plan. And I go through, got downloads, all this stuff, and I help people put that entire plan together. I charge them $297. You guys have probably never seen it. I created it once, and it just keeps playing. And then I've created one on online privacy, $297. It goes through step by step, way more in depth than what I give you guys. People they buy that on their own and they just go through the class, and then I step in with their questions and help them with their planning and their security questions, all that. I do that all the time. You guys want to know? Whew, I'm busy. So let's keep going. Ebook Writer. Boom. I showed you guys how it writes your ebook, get an editor, and then you can publish the ebook. You don't even have to go to print like I did. You can just have them ebook Kindles on Amazon, make money. There's a ton of them out there. Freelance Writer. If you're a good writer, you want to write for other people, you want to write for me, go to Upwork and say, hey, I'm a good freelance writer. Hire me, and then you can bid on projects. Private tutor. Hey, there's money to be made. My daughter's going to someone, we're paying them $100 every time they get together so she can ace the ACT. And so because I have 2 kids at Chapel Hill, and she's dying to go to Chapel Hill as well. That's where God lives. No, I'm kidding. So private tutor, you can make money. I'm not saying, I'm not going to mention anything about cash, but like the private tutor business is usually a cash business. I'm honest with the IRS. A bakery. Now in a bakery, you could you bake your own goods. I know a lady that makes pecan pies from her own. She can't get all the pecans that she wants from her homestead, if you want to call it, but so she has to buy some, but a lot come from hers. She does blueberries and strawberries, and she doesn't allow people to come pick her blueberries and strawberries. She picks them and then makes cakes and pies, and she'll sell hundreds of pies, of blueberry pies, and she makes a lot of money. Okay, just by baking. Blogger. A matter of fact, I've hired bloggers to blog for me because I don't have enough time, and I'm not a good writer. I'm just telling you. I know my books are good. That's because I paid people that were better than I am at writing. I can't even talk English here. Virtual assistant. A virtual assistant is someone that will help people get things done. I know Tasha in our Waynesville group, she's like a virtual assistant. You can hire her to do any type of task online, or if it's data input, if it's writing or calling people or managing your calendar, she charges a fee. I currently have 3 virtual assistants. Three. I have one that works for me with PrepperNet. I have one that works for me with Sun Oven, and I have another one that works for me for another company that is yet to be named yet. We just bought that, and we're not going to divulge that yet. But I have 3 people that work for me, and they do just different tasks for me. Like if I want to, sometimes I treat them like my real personal assistant. I'll call one of them up and go, hey, I need what's 3 companies that do this and this. Let me know. Okay. And then 15 minutes later, she'll text me, I found this company, this company, and this company. That's great. Thanks. And I pay them by the hour, whatever hour, how many hours that I get them to work, I pay them. And I've found most of mine all on Upwork. I found some on freelance.com. But anyway, they do small tasks for me, and they're home, and I pay them. So they've written documents, they've sent emails, they've written emails, they've helped create PowerPoint presentations. I had one help me. We're doing an incubator that we're starting this summer. We're going to invest in businesses and help them succeed. Some of the investment money that I'm bringing in to do that is probably $1 million plus. I've had my virtual assistant help me coordinate that, do some slides for that. So anyway, okay, let's keep going. But if you have that talent, like word processing, PowerPoint, Excel, work 2-3 hours a day and get paid for that. Next thing is buy products in bulk and sell them online. Huge, absolutely huge. Buy products and sell them. Buy them in bulk. You get a discount and then sell them. Amazon seller kind of goes along right with that. You can sell things. And so there's a thing called FBA. It's Amazon FBA. My wife does this, where she has an app. She'll go in a store, let's say like even Walmart, and there's the clearance aisle. So she has her app, and she can scan the barcode of an item, and it will tell her what it's currently selling for on Amazon and how much she would make if she bought that at the price they have it at Walmart, if she bought it, sent it to Amazon and sold it, it would tell her exactly how much money she's going to make. Are you kidding me? I mean, granted, thousands of people do this, but there's millions of people that buy off of Amazon. It's called FBA. There's apps, programs you can get. You can scan something. Let's say it's like the other day, is a candle, is a Yankee candle. I kid you not. They had this one smell. I don't know what you call it. Smell, flavor, aroma, and scanned it. And the thing sells for like $19 on Amazon. You're like, holy cow, I can buy it right now for $2.99. So if you buy that, send it to Amazon, ship it in everything, I'd make $8. Holy cow. I'm going to buy every single one of them. 8 times 10, that's $80. All I have to do is a little lab work and computer work at home, and boom, it's on Amazon. When it sells, they pay you. They just store it. When it sells, they pay you. It's amazing. There are tons of training programs. Don't go buy a training program. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll tell you how to do it. I have a friend that teaches, but it's like dirt cheap compared to all these other places. Okay, that's the first page. Let's keep going. I hope this is good. Just business ideas for you guys. Okay, sell homemade products. Hey, I know people that make leather products for knives and different things. You can make them I'm not going to go there. A lot of them. Start a drop shipping store. So for an example, let me think of a drop shipping product. We used to drop ship, but we don't do it anymore. So you find someone that has a product. Let's just go with, let's go with the Jackery, which is a solar panel and a battery backup. You could create a store and you promote your store. And if someone buys it, the money goes in your bank account. Then you go to Jackery and you buy it and send it to them. Oh, I'll tell you one that is real and I use, and you guys have maybe purchased. I have a drop ship store from Legacy. Now, you can't do well, first of all, you got to have a wholesale license, and I don't know of any food companies right now that are allowing drop ship anymore because they don't need more people to sell. So Legacy hadn't opened a new account in almost 3 years. But if you buy Legacy from me, which if you guys know, you save 25% off of anywhere you can buy it, because I'm a wholesaler. That means I buy it at half of what they have it listed for. So let's say they have it listed for $1,000. That means I buy it for $500 because I'm a wholesaler. I sell it for $750. You save $250. I make $250. It's really not that because there's shipping that I have to pay for there. So you save $200 and I make $200. So you can buy it. That's considered a drop ship. I never see the product. I go to Legacy, fill it out, put my credit card in, boom, it's shipped right to your house. I make $200, you save $200. You can do at stores like that. That's called drop shipping. Buy an existing e-commerce business. Absolutely. There are businesses out there, people out there that create e-commerce businesses to sell. And then your job is to promote them, advertise. It's all working, everything you need. I've actually done this many times. I've actually bought some of these. The whole store is put together. The relationships put together to get the product, like a drop shipping. And all you do is you buy it. Now they're going to start, at $10,000 plus, but because they've done all the work. It's a business in a box, and you just then promote it, advertise, promote it, I guess same thing, and you work the business. I have created at least 10 of these myself. I've purchased at least 3 of them myself. So, and I'm in the process of buying one. Sun Oven is, but it has nothing to do with Sun Oven, and it's a real company though, but it's just it's more of a drop shipping company. So anyway, you could YouTube. Now I know people like Engineer 775. Yeah. He makes money on his YouTube channel. Southern Prepper One makes money on his YouTube channel. I don't make jack on mine, but people make money. More people view your YouTube channel, the more money. So if you got a homestead, create a homestead. You got to do it every day consistently though. Okay. What's the next one? A bookkeeper. Oh, if you got any skills at all, bookkeeping. Just someone, hey, we're not saying an accountant, just a bookkeeper. You just putting transactions in and helping a small business guy. Small business people aren't really good at a lot of things. They're good at their business, but they're not good at answering the phone and customer service and bookkeeping. They hate that aspect of it. And you can help people and you can get paid for it. Web developer, but I don't know anything about web development. You don't really have to. Here's what I would do. If, let's say, you know, a restaurant that needs a web store, you go to them, you learn a little bit about it, and go to, hey, we'd like to do a web store, you know, a store. We'll do an online menu. We'll do this where people can do orders and stuff like that. Hey, that's going to be around, let's say, $3,000. And they go, okay, we'll do it. Then you get the money. Then you go on a site like Upwork or Fiverr or freelance.com. And you go and you put this project, hey, small restaurant, need a web store. I want it to do online orders, emails, you know, menu and about. And they'll bid on it. And you'll get someone to bid $400. You go, yeah. And you hire that person for $400. Then you hire a graphic artist to make it look beautiful to match the store. So you paid $1,000. You made $2,000 and outsourced the entire thing. I do that. I don't do that anymore. I used to do that all the time. I have friends that do that all the time and they make money. They don't know how to program one lick of thing. Okay, next, eBay seller. That's simple. Sell stuff on eBay, Etsy, fine. Sewing. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Hang on. Stand by. I'll be right back. Stand by. Got to get something. Oh. Okay, that was a fail. Sorry. So Sun Oven, that was a major fail. Sun Oven has these bags that you put your Sun Oven in and it protects the Sun Oven. I hired a seamstress off of Upwork to not only create the design. I told her what I wanted. She did all the measurements. She created it. Now she sews them for us and she does it in her home-based business in her garage. We just ordered 500 of them. We sell thousands of these bags that I designed in a sense in my head, and she made it happen. And she's there sewing, and she's got other ladies sewing, and we've sold thousands. I don't know how many. I bet we've sold 5,000 of them in the last year. Maybe 4,000. But I found her up, and she's sewing. And she's making money every time she makes one of them. Okay, next is Airbnb Host. I know a good friend of Preppernet Elemental. She has an Airbnb in her house. She has classes too. She makes money, side money. Small scale farming. You know, you can make some money there. Farming and homesteading is not as easy as you think. How much money can one make? I know people on YouTube that's made $37,000 in 1 year. I know I know people that have made upwards of $100,000. And they're in the, yes, that's all I'll say. I don't want to, but yes, you can make a lot of money, and it's done on your videos and how many people watch them. So Airbnb is small scale farming. Small scale farming can be kind of tough, but you know what? It can be done. You can do honey. There's some products. How many tomatoes do you have to sell to really make a lot of money? Or you could do sheep, you could do rabbits. There's a lot of different things you can do there. Sell survival products. You can make different things. You can make knives. There's this one little thing that I think is amazing. You take a plastic bottle, cut the top off, then put this thing on there and you pull it and it makes cordage. I love them. I got several of them because there's bottles everywhere. And someone makes that out of their house. I think I got one more small slide. Okay. And then I'm going to some of your questions. Become a local or online survival instructor. Hey, go get your survival instruction certificate. I got 2 of them, but go get them and get certified and teach classes. And every community and homeschoolers love this stuff. You can do it no matter what community. You're not competing against me. Every community you can do this. Make supplies and sell them. Well, that's kind of stupid. Sorry, I make supply. Okay. X that one out. Hunt and sell the meat. Sell your deer meat. Make jerky out of it. Whatever. Start a podcast. Now that's hard. I have a podcast. We had a lot of listeners. We're starting it back next week. Kind of excited. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night, we're starting it back. Kyle and I are starting it back tomorrow night. Got all the technology figured out for him. And boom. Who's doing certification for survival instructor? Where? Well, one is in the mountains of North Carolina. It's called Natatahala. Gosh, Natatahala. Look that up, and it's where they do canoeing. They have courses. There are survival people all around that you can get your survival certificate. I'll be honest with you, Dave. It kind of me and the guy named the Clever Survivalist a while back and with Bear Grylls over in England. We talked about putting together a organization to make sure that. Because everyone and their brother, if you're in the military, you teach survival school, and it's just awesome. Yeah, Outdoor Center, Natatahala Outdoor Center. That's correct, Gary. I went to that, got mine. But everyone pretends like they're a survival instructor, and they're not. And we were going to put together an organization that verified that people were, and we were going to give a certificate out, and we were going to do that, but we just never did. Clever Survivalist, kind of some things happened in his life, and anyway. So we never did that, but I would recommend you do because, yeah. Okay, next. What is next here? Podcasts. Oh, sell custom printed t-shirts. I just showed you how to do it for free on Amazon. Now you can do it. You can get there's other ways you can do it and have them print it yourself and ship them out. I just didn't like that. KDP Books. We went over that. Social media manager. You don't need to be a genius. So I hired this girl. Her name is, we'll just call her B. And she's a virtual assistant. She works a lot of hours for me, a lot. And when I want things posted she's put together a plan for Sun Oven that she'll post on Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram. That might be it, somewhere else. And she'll schedule the posts. She'll create the content and she'll schedule them. So every week they're automatically going up. So you don't need to be a genius. You just need to know how to use the software. That's easy. Oh, you want to learn how to do Googles and manage people's ads? Google will train you for free. You can go through the class and get certified. It's a 37-hour class. I think it's 37. And you get certification. You could show people, hey, I got certified. Here's my certificate. Pay me money to manage your ads. And they'll teach you everything you need to know. That's for Google. Okay, stock photographer. So in prepping world, guess what, guys? You can go take photos of you doing your cooking, beautiful photos, and there's sites that you can post them and sell them. Ghostwriter, homemade popcorn business. Oh, yeah. I'm a popcorn person. And I'll tell you this, that I sold so much legacy food last year, and they know I'm a popcorn person. They sent me this huge box, huge. It had these cones of popcorn, different flavors. There were 10 of them. It was like the world. It was awesome. Anyway, it was a great gift basket. And they also sent me like a $400 cooler. So, but that's because I sell a lot. Okay, what's next here? I think that's it, guys. So that is it. So sorry, guys. I'm gonna remove this. You'll have to look at me. Sorry about that. So that is some ideas. I hope that was helpful. Now I've got some questions, if y'all don't mind, that people have asked. Now these may be your question. It may be a question that is interest of you. So don't leave. And then I'll take some questions from you guys as well. I'll be here all night. Y'all can come back and watch it later. But if I can read this in the dark, I am not going to tell you their name of the people asking the questions. And sometimes I'm not going to reveal the product because I feel the product is kind of a unique idea, and I don't want to reveal what that idea is. Okay. So the first question is, I see podcast director is a new developing industry, keeping people like Forrest on track. Dave, oh my gosh, that is the truth, man. Because podcast is not hard. You got to get an intro and extra. You can pay like $10-$20 for someone on Fiverr to do that for you, but it's a pain. It's a pain. Oh yeah, that is a good idea. So I know Glenn Tate and Shelby has a podcast director, and they love it. Gosh, I know his name, but yes, but Glenn Tate and Shelby. Okay, back to this. This is I got many questions here. I'm going to go through them real quick. The first one has a lot of questions. They want to earn some money, about $2,000 a month. They already have a business set up, and they do like some kind of hydroponics for small scale hydroponics, and in creating them and making them in a small scale, could be a small house or an apartment and whatever. And they asked, hey, is this a good idea? I think people will buy these. So don't be mad at me. So there's a green train going, and the Democratic Party pushes the green train. It's going choo, 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 choo. It's going, and the world is pushing this green train, global warming, all this stuff. So you can sit here and complain about it and gripe about it, or you can take advantage of it a little bit. And I'll be honest, Son Oven, we're a green product. We didn't really create it to be green, but we save the solar, the atmosphere. We save from deforestation. We do all this. So since we're there, we're jumping on board the train, not because we believe it. It's because, don't be bad. It's because we can make more money by getting on that train. We don't have to say we believe it. We can tell the truth. Our product does not create gases for the ozone. It's perfect for that. Our product saves people from, 2/3 of the earth, or 1/3 of the earth still uses wood or charcoal to cook their food. Our product prevents that. So we're jumping on board so we can sell more. Is there something wrong with that? I don't think so. I would vote against this stuff if I had to, probably because I don't think it's real. But man, if you believe it, I'll say yes, Son Oven. Yeah. So anyway, so hydroponics, as people, if we get on this green train that's going, hydroponics is going to be big and self-sustained. Stability is self-living, gosh, I'm having problems here. I'm not a professional communicator. Being self-sustaining, self-reliable, self-reliant. Hydroponics is key. It's a good tool. Do I think people will buy this? I think you got to have good marketing, good website, and you got to get your product out. What you got to do to get this information out is you got to go to Glenn Tate and Shelby, say, let me send you one for free. I'll help you put it up. And then once they do it and they go, gosh, this works, then they can sell it for you. If you send one to me, I'll set it up, get it working. It works. Then if I love it, I'm going to tell people about it. That's how you're going to sell that. That's how you're going to make that business work. So the next one is, what internet-based business would you recommend? You mentioned affiliate marketing. I kind of already went over that. Okay, we're not going to go through that one. I've had a home-based business for 25 years. COVID hit. He's giving a suggestion to people. So he's saying that, hey, because he can't do this nationwide, so I don't mind sharing this with you. There are a lot of restaurants in your area now that, one, they have throwaway menus because of COVID. Two is you could buy a nice laser printer, Do their entire menu. You've been to places that's nothing but text. Do it a beautiful menu for them, sell it to them, and to print that for them whenever they need more. You could do that for many restaurants. So he's saying, or he or she, I didn't put names on this so I wouldn't screw up. He or she's saying, hey, buy a laser printer and a laminator and do nice menus for people. Business idea. Would that make you $100,000 a year? No. Could it make you 10? Sure. It absolutely can make you $10,000 a year. Okay, and the next question is, I have a few questions. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have read that. Can I open an LLC and operate it in several businesses within it? For instance, operating a prepping consulting business, a writing book, a website, a blog, sell homemade products, all within the same company. Yes, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. Yes. You can put as many businesses as you want under there. You can have from teaching ballet to firearms training under the same business. Absolutely. Actually, if you looked at my business, I showed you guys the Carolina preparedness one. We do NRA, we do consulting, we do like bug out bags and holistic medicine. It's all under one roof. Boom. So absolutely, you can put your books under there as well. Yes, you can do it all under one business. You just got to keep good records, and that's where a bookkeeper could come in handy. A virtual assistant, and a virtual assistant. When I say virtual assistant, most of the ones I pay, don't be mad at me. Because they're doing it from their home, it's a part-time business. I don't pay them a lot. They bid on to being my virtual assistant. They set their price. I accept the one I want. The most I pay any virtual assistant is $20 an hour. But the average, that's one of them. The other two, because the things that one does a lot higher skills. Like, not really, I would say that person is more of a marketing person, more of a higher level skills. Of true virtual assistants, I pay around $10 an hour. 10 to 12. Yep. That's what I pay. So anyway, okay. So same question. Can you deduct if you have a business loss in your LLC? Can you deduct it from your personal income tax? Yes, you can. I verified that. Yes, you can. You can't do that many times because what was the IRS rule we went over last week? Your intent is to always make a profit. So you can't every year make $10,000 and then deduct all $10,000 and show no profit. The IRS doesn't like that. That's frowned upon. You got to play by the rules. If you do have expenses and that year you have a loss, deduct it. The next year, so like I told you guys, some of my prepping supplies that I buy, I use it for training and it's all deductible. The software I'm using right now is called YardDog, or no, it's called StreamYard. It cost me $40 a month, I believe. I don't know. You can look it up. I don't know what it is. It's automatically deducted from my account. I deduct that from my profit because it cost me money and I'm using it right now. So yes. Thanks so much. Okay, absolutely. Okay, yes. So I think I directed, yes. Next question. They built a small farm, 10 plus acres. They have animals, chickens, pigs, vegetables, currently selling eggs, meat, chicken, and lambs. They both work full time on their farm, but hope to retire in 5 to 8 years. We would like to focus on lambing. Okay, I guess that's raising lambs and okay. Selling vegetables, baby chickens, hand spun yarn, sweet. Teaching knitting and spinning. See, there's classes right there. There's so many classes you can teach on right there, what you're already saying. Have them at your house or a little side building from your house or something. You can teach it. I'm telling you, teaching classes. Let me tell you, when I taught the bug out bag, my first class, I had 18 people show up. Now, let me tell you, 18 people. I'm going to just do the math here because I can't do it in my head. $59 times 18 people. And one day I made $1,062. $1,062. That's one class I taught. So So when you teach a class, you have multiple people. So a lot of people go, why didn't you charge 99 or more? I'm like, I'm not trying to rip people off, but if I can get 18 people in my bug out class at $59 and put $1,000 in my pocket, holy moly. And I promise you, every one of you guys can probably teach that. All you got to do is get the skills. You got to find a location. So let's say you find a location. It could be, you could rent a conference room somewhere for $200. You could get some printouts, but let's say another $100 of printouts and stuff. Actually, I have a printout you could use for the bug out bag, and I won't even charge you. You can just use it. And but right, and then let's say you have water for everyone, and then whatever you want to do, it brings the profit down. But okay, you want to make it sure that they're having a good class. Okay, you don't need to make $1,000. Making $600 is just as good for 4 hours of class. Are you kidding me? You don't make that much. Well, we don't make that much normally. That's over $100 an hour. So it's $150 an hour. So anyway, let's keep going. Sorry. So they have a small farm. They thought about offering classes. I love that idea. Classes teaching is awesome. You can also do them online. I like them in person because the cash feature is awesome, and they get to meet me, and we get to hang out. But online, it works for me as well. Right now, none of our hobbies are learned. Okay, would it be enough to supplement our retirement? Absolutely. They need about $10,000 a year. Yes, I think with the skills you have because you're doing this, if you just imagine if you offered one class, 10 people came, you charged $99 on your property, that's $1,000. I promise you, if you use your mind right and you use your skills, you'll be able to make $10,000 a year easily with what you've got going on and with your animals and chickens and ducks, and then teaching people. And so yes, yes, you can. And then do a YouTube channel, and then doing affiliate networks. Absolutely, you can make over $10,000 a year. Easy peasy. Do you have some tips for starting a business on the cheap? Yeah. I don't know what cheap is there. So I showed you in North Carolina, it's like $125 to start a company. You go to North Carolina, fill out the form online. It has a video on how to do it. Don't hire a lawyer to do this. You don't need it. Now, accountants, you don't need an accountant or a lawyer to create a business. What you need to do is be self-sufficient. What I always preach. I went to the state of North Carolina. I just started a company literally a month and a half ago. I went to North Carolina Secretary of State. They have a video on how to fill out the form. I did it online. I paid them $125. I created my company. Then I knew, and you can read books or read online. Then I knew I had to get a tax ID number for it. So I went to the IRS and I searched. I think it's a SS4 form. You search it, and you can fill it online. There are videos on telling you how to fill it out, and boom, by the time I finished hitting submit, I had my tax ID. That's all I need for my business. Now, if you're in some cities or whatever, they want you to get a small business license or something, you can do that. There's some grace period there. I'm not going to tell you don't do it. But sometimes you don't need to do it. Sometimes you do need to do it. Just do your own research. So you can create on the cheap. You can get a website done for $100, guaranteed. Go to Fiverr.com. Say, I want a website. I want it this, and this, and this. Someone will bid on it. It's going to be less than $100, guaranteed. Fiverr, it's Fiverr.com. And it started with every task that you could hire was going to be $5. So I got graphics for $5. I've gotten logos for $5. They could create an affiliate website for you that's going to be a little bit more expensive. But anyway, I hire people to do everything. I want to be a generalist when it comes to business. I want to know 80% of every topic about a business. I don't want to be a specialist like a CPA and all they do is they get into the numbers and the accounting. I want to be able to know it all. Okay, let's keep going. My husband and I want to start a home-based business, and we work full-time. Would you suggest start one of these businesses, the Amazon stuff, the t-shirt stuff. You can teach. So here's the thing. People don't teach in person anymore. I mean, even before COVID. So I've done this, people want to do startup businesses. Now, you don't have to be a genius, but if you know how to create like a basic website, you can put in the paper, hey, like WordPress is a great one. Website building class. This is your ad. Guarantee you can create your own website after this class. Class is $50. And you go rent out a room and people have to buy online. You create this PayPal. You don't have to do it. Just go PayPal me money. And if you don't get 25 people, cancel the class. Send them their money back. And tell them, say, hey, if we don't get 25 people, we're gonna wait till we get 25 people. When they sign up, you go teach them how to do a WordPress site, and then you take that money times. You can make money. I'm telling you, people will pay for personal training classes. I know everything's going online. That's what makes personal training classes so much easier and so good. So, can I make a living off my land? We own 60 acres of farmland. Yeah, you can. You can grow food. You can do animals. You can do training classes. You can do YouTube videos. Go look at some people that do homesteading. What's that one couple? Hang on. They're an affiliate of Son Oven. Doug and Stacy. It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I know them. Great people. They do homesteading. My mouth is getting so dry. Sorry. It's called Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, Off Grid or Off Gridding or something like that with Doug and Stacy. Very popular YouTube channel. They're an affiliate with Son Oven. They just put out a cookbook too, which is pretty cool. Stacy did. But they make a lot of money on I don't know how much they make on YouTube, and people watch and people love their videos and they keep coming back. And then they sell products and they make money on products. You could do the same thing. You might not, I don't know how many people. They have at least 100,000 people. I don't know, maybe more. A lot of people love them. You can do the same thing that they can. There's nothing Off Grid. They are wonderful. Okay. I don't know the name. If you could type in the name so people would know, that would be great. But they're great and wonderful people. There's all kinds of people that you will never be as big as some of these people. Like the Pioneer Woman, I would pay money to eat with that lady because I see her cook. But you don't have to make the millions of dollars. I don't know what they make. Okay. So next question. So yes, you can make money off. 60 acres. Also, you can lease some of your farmland out to other people to grow crops. Now, where I live currently, I live in the middle of the woods. It is the saddest thing ever. My Son Oven, when I set it out, I only have like 2 hours that I can set it out and get sun. The sun does not hit my property. I should have thought about this before we bought Son Oven, but it just doesn't. I'm in the woods. The only thing that hits, if I was on my roof, I could cook a lot easier than anywhere on my yard. But it's just, I got a lot of trees. But in a farmland, so I would almost, if there's a farmland around me where I can go and rent and plant a garden, I can't even have a garden. But that's why I do rabbits and animals and stuff like that. So will you please share some good home-based business? Oh, I already did that. Do you do consulting? Well, I will help you guys as much as I can. That's all the questions I have right there. That's what I'm trying to do right now, is help you guys. So at this time, if you have a question, I will answer any question about any business that you can possibly do. And I'll tell you if the idea stinks or if it's a great build a deck on your roof. Ooh, that's interesting. I I could do that actually. I've actually got an aerial with my drone, and you look down on my property and all you see is my roof. You can't see my cars. You can't see the basketball court. You can't see anything. It's kind of sad. We're probably moving in the next couple of years, so we're just making do with it. I could set it in the road because the road gets very little traffic. I could literally set it in the road and cook out there. And it's because I'm that's probably what I could do. I actually have done that. So anyway, so if you have any business questions at all, I am here for you whatsoever. I mean, just if y'all want more information about some of the things that I do, just ask away. And there's a delay. We've been on for 97 minutes. I'm sorry, but you can come back and watch it if you need to. There's got to be a few questions. No experience with Upwork. Any other freelance site you're familiar with? Yes, I've used Upwork.com. I've used Fiverr.com. I've used Freelance.com. And I've used Guru.com. Guru. Yeah, Guru.com. That's the 4 sites I've used. I'll tell you this. The cheapest and least skilled people are on Fiverr. They're just cheapest. Upwork is probably the more expensive of all of them. They're more professionals, more, but I like them because I'm willing to pay for good quality. Okay, with this book here, where's my book here? I'll give you an example. I wanted this cover created. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I didn't tell them. And I hired 4 people to create book covers for me. And I paid them $20 each. And each of them created 4 different book covers. So that means 4 times 4, 16 book covers I got and I could look from. I didn't want to lead them in any direction. And so then I took the ones that I kind of like and I narrowed it down. And then I said, well, could you do this and this and this and that? So I paid them all to create 16 book covers. It cost me $80. And because I know my creative ability is, when it comes to graphics, stinks. And actually was a young lady created this. And I'm like, hey, I kind of like that. It's like the desert. It's like, and so I went with that. So you could say that book cover cost me $80 because I did pay 4 people $20 to create 4 different book covers each. So, will you be my life coach? No, you don't want me to be a life coach. I'm mean. I get on my friends and people all the time that, hey, I get on my family. They ask me I'm like, be self-sufficient. Go look it up yourself. But anyway, I'm probably not a good life coach. I'm just being honest. Yeah. Oh, I'm in New York. Do you know of more? It's more difficult to form an LLC here. Okay. And can you still start one in another state? Yes. Okay. So you can start some in the other states. Now I'm going to go through. So I'm going to bring this up and show you guys. This has nothing to do with anything, but it has something to do with something. Yeah. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. I did find this. The top 10 best states to start a business in order. You can see North Carolina's number 6. These are the best states to start a business with the rules, the laws, the fees, and all that kind of stuff. This is done by, I think it was Forbes magazine. I'm giving them credit verbally. And then the next one is the worst states. And you said New York. New York's not on there, so it's in between, but New Jersey's there. So it's not the 10 worst. So, but yeah, you can. So I own, okay, back here, if you look, I own several businesses that are based out of Wyoming because they got some of the best. See, some of the business I own are C corporations where we have shareholders. And when it comes to shareholders, Wyoming's probably the number 1 place. That and Nevada used to be, but not anymore. But Wyoming's probably number 1. But yes, in Florida, there's no state tax. But guess what? If you don't live in Florida, your business doesn't have to pay state tax. But because it's coming straight to your taxes, you still have to pay taxes. So, but yeah, every state you can start one, but it is okay to start one in another state for sure. Absolutely. Just know that you've got to register in your own state. So you do. Okay. And that's, I'll just say this. I don't know anyone that's ever got caught with a small, if they register, let's say in, like an LLC, which I've done all my LLCs in North Carolina because it has good LLC law. If I was going to create an LLC and I was in that worst state, and I created it and I was in, what was the worst one? The worst one was Rhode Island. I would start one in Wyoming, and I'm not sure that Rhode Island would ever know that you started that company in Rhode Island, as long as they just want your taxes and the other fees. You know what? At worst, you'll get a penalty. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me. But, people do it all the time. They create one in another state. Okay, let me keep going here. Create a logo for our business cards, etc. Well, when will they own the rights to the picture and design? They don't own it. No. So, Johnny, when I hire someone from Fiverr and they create it, I'll be honest with you. Some of these people aren't even from America. And that's okay because they're good. And you guys will go, well, I want to pay an American. Well, I'll give you an example of, I had some software created 9 years ago. It's trading software. And I put a bid out. It was on guru.com. And I put a bid out to create it. All it was is some virtual basic programming inside an Excel spreadsheet. That's all it was. It was password protected. It had a timeout feature, all this stuff. And I was selling that. So I put the job out there on Guru. Everyone around the world could bid on it. The lowest price an American bid on this was $1,500. I got it created from someone in Taiwan for $200. I love America. Son of it is made 100% in America. I pay taxes in America. I also want to make money. I went with the guy in Taiwan for $200 because $1,500 that was the lowest from any American. I went with the $200 and I sold the heck out of that software and I made money. Now, if you're 100% American, you bleed red, white, and blue. I bleed Jesus, family, money, country. I don't know what the order is. Maybe it's country, money, but anyway, I don't have a problem paying people because they need money over there too. And $200 for someone to do what I did, that's like a month's worth of wage in some of them countries over there. So anyway, don't be mad. Don't hate. Okay. Do I carry insurance? Yes, I do. Great question, L. I do. I have there's called an umbrella policy. So an umbrella policy, it covers me for $1 million if I screw up. Especially I was teaching like survival classes and all these classes where knives and sometimes guns are involved. It's so I have $1 million umbrella policy, and that cost $400, $500 a year. I also, when it comes to the gun stuff, I am NRA, so I have all my insurance from NRA. Because I'm an instructor, some of that's already paid for, and I'm a lifelong member. I get a lot of insurance from that. I'm also, I got carry conceal insurance. It's you can look on preppernet.com. I think it's called USSCA. There's a bunch of them. Everybody says there's the best. I use that one because I've used it the most, and I have $2 million. If I'm ever use my gun or use mace or defend myself in any way, I have a $2 million insurance policy to protect me there. So I do have insurance, but the umbrella policy covers me for like anything within the business so yes. And you don't, some of the times you don't need it. If you're just, I would recommend it, but the LLC protects you a lot as well. So anyway, let's keep going. Just wondering why New Jersey is bad. Only took 15 minutes to make a single member, and I don't know why. You can look that up. You can look up the 10 best and worst places to start a business, and they actually wrote why, and I just didn't write them down. I just copied the list. So I don't know why it's a bad. I don't know. Don't know. North Carolina has great. Like for North Carolina, let's say that one of my businesses, let's say I'm teaching a class and a guy and cuts his finger when he's trying to, because the idiot was using the wrong side of his knife to throw sparks on his tinder, and he cuts his finger, and it happened in my class. If he could sue, I guess, that particular company, but he couldn't come after me. So let's say he sued that company. He would sue the company. He couldn't sue me. I'm protected by the LLC. So if he sued my company for, let's say, $1 million because he lost his finger, he couldn't come through the company and get that $1 million from me. And that company doesn't have $1 million. So what would happen is literally I would shut that company down and start a new one. That's how it works. But yeah, so it's called the corporate veil. You can't pierce the corporate veil, and the LLC protects its owners. So he could never sue me personally. They go, nope, sorry, you can't sue him. You can sue the company. If they are liable, then we'll judge but then I would shut the company down and they'd get nothing. That's how you protect yourself. Okay. Just one. Okay. Forrest, do you have any recommendation for best affiliate programs to join? Yes. Son Oven. Are you kidding? Son Oven, we pay 11%. The Homegrown Network. But here's the thing. The most important thing you can do for your business is grow your email list. That is, every time you contact someone, every time you do something with someone, you need a mailing list. You need their email address. Son Oven has over 200,000 people on our email list. That are people, because there's a percentage that opens them. Son Oven has one of the best email lists in this industry. It is just awesome. Our open rate is around 45%, which is unheard of in the business. Most open rates are around below 20%, and ours is 45%. It's awesome. And when we do promotions, we make sure that it's good, there's no errors, and it's a good for the people. And so now PrepperNet, our mailing list is around 60, almost 60, somewhere between 60 and 65,000, which is pretty good. Our open rate is way less than that for sure. And then we have about 45,000 to 50,000 on meetups. So we have a reach. So you've got to catch the email address, because then you can promote your affiliate product to them. If you just think you're going to create an affiliate page and people are going to come to it and buy it, no, not going to happen. That's like opening a store up in the desert. People aren't going to come to buy stuff. So you've got to make yourself known. So in a sense, I do a podcast, I do PrepperNet, I write books, I do Son Oven. And so I hope to bring people to forrestgarvin.com. They'll buy my books, and I have affiliates on there. Let me go there right now. I'll tell you the affiliates I have on forrestgarvin.com. And there's not a lot, because I don't want to pimp myself out too much. But you go to the resource tab, and I'll tell you the ones I have right now. I have my freeze-dried food. That's not an affiliate. That's something I sell, and you save money. I have the United States Carry and Conceal Association. I don't even know how much I make there, but if you click on that and get their insurance, I make money. I have Alerts USA. I know the owner. I'm good friends with him. We talk all the time, and he gives me, I forgot what the percentage is on that. I have Proton Mail, because I think Proton Mail and Proton VPN are a must for us to be private. I have NordVPN. So I have Proton VPN and NordVPN. The reason I have NordVPN is because I don't make money on Nord. They just give me credit for months in the future. And I literally got like the next 8 years for free of NordVPN. I got LastPass Password Manager. Again, that one, I don't make money. I get more months free. I have the family plan on that. Everyone in my family uses that. And there's reason the family plan, I love that. But I don't get actual money from that. And then I have PrepperNet Gear, which is my t-shirt shop from PrepperNet. That's the affiliates that I have right now. I think that's it. Oh, and I'm doing the homegrown. I've always done that. Okay. Hope that helped. That's straight from my site though. That's the ones that I do. I don't do a lot because you got to manage them too. So anyway, let's keep going here. Last time you said Nevada was better than California. Yes, Nevada is great. For an LLC, I still think it looks like California is a good state for an LLC. Is this true? California is not good for anything. Sorry, Mike. Kind of kidding, but kind of not. If you look up, if you look, if you do this search right here, I'm going to do it live just to prove it. What states are most companies formed in? See what happens. It's Delaware, and Nevada is like number 3 or 4. But if you look, the 3 best states to incorporate a business, but Nevada is always at the top. Matter of fact, right here, benefits, it says Delaware, Nevada, and Wyoming. And I'll share this link right here to you guys. Just because I've opened many of ones. It says top states to incorporate Delaware, Nevada, and Wyoming. And it explained. And so they explain and go through the benefits in that order. And I remember Delaware, Nevada, and Wyoming. They're the 3 best states. Plain and simple. I knew that they would show up. That's just kind of known in the business world, and lawyers kind of tell you that. Okay, next. What is your recommendation for health insurance for self-employed people with no company benefits? Boom. Love that. I've got it. So I am self-employed. I am. I've always been self-employed for years and years and years. I've been self-employed. So I do a thing. Let me make sure I got it right. I do Liberty Health Share. Now, if you're interested, let me refer you, and we both make like a couple $100 or something. I've never referred anybody to this. Why am I? My mouth. Sorry. It's Liberty Health Share. It's not a true insurance, but it works just like insurance. So there's Liberty, there's MediShare, that's the only 2 I come up with. There's like a bunch of them. So what happens is with Liberty Health Share, you have your premium. I think ours is $600 a month for the entire family. I am not kidding. So all the members pay $600 a month to the health share. And then as things come in, they'll pay you back. They'll reimburse you. So my wife went to the doctor a couple weeks ago. We got the bill. We had to pay the bill. We did. We put we have a credit card just for this. We paid the bill. Then she goes online, she scans it, she mails it to them. It takes them about a month or maybe 2 months. Then they refund us if it's counted under the sharing plan. So like what do the office visits once a year? It's called your checkup, whatever that's called. Liberty, you can get them for free. Other places you can't. So each one has different benefits. But anytime, let's just say, don't use my family. Let's say Jim and Nancy are under Liberty, and Jim finds out he has cancer. So he has to go and get treatments and all this stuff. So what happens with Liberty and all of them, once it goes over a dollar amount of like your deductible, which is, I don't know, $4,000, I think $5,000. Let's say it's $5,000. Let's say it's even 10, but let's say it's $5,000. Then they cover 100% past that. Okay. Up to $1 million or $2 million, whatever theirs is. So what we have is we have a credit card we use for all our appointments. and then we pay it off, but we have it free in case anything happens. It has, I don't know our deductible. I think it's 5,000. So our credit card is got like over a 10,000 thing on there. So we could cover deductible. If we have to keep paying before we start getting paid back from the insurance company, we can pay with a credit card. Worst case scenario. Then they kick in after $5,000 and pay all your bills. I kid you not. You just have to work for it. You literally have to fill out the paper, get the right forms. They negotiate it down from the hospital, all this stuff. It works. It works great for us. So, but I know MetaShare, I think with MetaShare, you got to get a letter from your pastor, or one of them, MetaShare, one of them you have to get a letter. Some of them are Christian-based and some of them, Liberty is not. And my wife did research and went with Liberty, mostly because the well visits, that's what I was thinking. The well visits are free with Liberty. Some of them aren't. Okay. So next, let's go to what's next. So thanks for that question. Please don't personal money with LLC funds, then the corporation veil goes away. Oh, commingle. Right. Yeah. So when you have an LLC, that you got to treat it like a business, people. It's a business, has its own bank account, has its own card, has its own everything. You got to treat it like a real business. Yes. And I made a comment and people got on me. I said, hey, don't use your accountant. Listen, your accountant doesn't know the 400 ways for tax deductions. They don't. They're doing either bookkeeping for people, or they're doing planning for people, or they're doing taxes for people. It's not their job to know all these. I guarantee you, they probably couldn't write 40 of them down. I'm not slamming them. It's just like going to the dentist and saying, hey, why haven't you been brushing my teeth every day? Dentist is like, dude, that's on you. Where's these deductions? You figure out the deductions and you hand them to your accountant. So I wasn't disrespecting accountants saying don't use them because they cost money. It's just that no one cares about your money more than you do. It's a treasure hunt. Go find the ones you can use. These are legal. I'm going to just turn here randomly in here, and it says mills. Did you know your mills are deductible for LLC? Well, what mills? 50% of your mills are deductible. Okay. I know the rules. When I go eat, 50% of this is deducted. Let's go right here. Moving expense. Did you know moving expense is deductible? It's right here. It's one more. Let's do periodicals. When you have an LLC, you have a homestead, and you want to get hang on. Oh, right here. Stand by. You have an LLC and you have your own business and you want to get this great magazine called Backwoods Magazine, Home Magazine. It costs, I don't know, $12, $24 a year. I don't know what it costs. Sam, guy that runs this, great guy. You should get this. Has great articles in there. Great articles. And I have mail stuck in there. But this is deductible. Absolutely, it's deductible. It helps you with your business. So just tell Sam I sent you, and maybe he'll be nice to me. Okay. CA has lots of fees. Okay. Next is, okay, that was mine. Thank you. Can you sell personal equipment to your LLC after you start it? Yeah, you could. I mean, so a lot of times, like a lot of small business, because your business, Like this is the laptop that's in front of me is actually my personal laptop. No, sorry, it's not. The laptop in front of me is my company's laptop. It's not son of, and it's my personal company website. Do I use this for my home use sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I use some of the things that I bought? Yeah, absolutely. Don't commingle the money though, but the assets are the company needs to know what it owns, and you can use them at any time you want to, and you got to know what you own as well. And so you just got to keep it just keep good records of it, and just learn the rules. There are good books out there. Okay. Same silver high deductible plan works the same way. Similar rates. Yeah, some kind of that's another kind of I don't know anything about that plan, but okay, sure. Any other questions? Oh gosh, we're going past 2 hours, but I love the questions you guys are asking. I'm surprised I'm not getting more homesteader questions. I thought there would be a lot, so I actually called a friend of mine that runs a homestead to make sure, and I asked him like 40 questions to make sure I could answer them. Okay, so on preppernet.net, I'm going to post this video. If you have any questions whatsoever, go over there and post them. If you want to contact me, go to preppernet.net and click on my link where it says preppernet/Garvin. Click on that. Then it says like say hello, and you can send me a personal message. And you can type me a message. Excuse me. Ask me your questions, and I will help you all I can. I want you to be successful because several reasons. I want all preppers to be successful. I want you to be successful and find this so interesting and so intriguing and so helpful that you'll become a premium member. And then when you start making lots of money, I want you to go, you know what? I made, $30,000 this year. I want to help PrepperNet buy them radios that they want to buy so they can do the national communication plan that they're going to do. Here's an extra, $300, whatever, and help me do some of the things that we want to do. People do that. We've purchased some major equipment that we'll be releasing to people here later on. But yeah, I want you to be successful, period. So with that said, I guess I'm going to end this. Hey, yeah, this will stay up on YouTube. So just go back to the YouTube channel. I'll have to put it in the list, but you go there, it'll be there. I really want you guys I hope you guys understand that I am here to help you be successful. And the person that doesn't know Jack can ask me what small businesses have to do with prepping. You know what? If someone would just tell it, but anyway, it has a lot to do. The more money you have, the more things that you can buy, and the better you can prep. And if you use because you guys are the smart ones, you are the smart ones. You have the knowledge to teach some of these classes, and you can make money off of it. Okay. So don't do it in Charlotte, North Carolina, because I had to kill you, because that's fringing on me. No, I'm kidding. I am totally kidding. Like Gary, he's in Charlotte. Have at it. I'll help you. I have many businesses that I run. I do this because you guys know I feel God has literally told me to prepare people for what's to come. And that's why I do this. Now, it's good when it kind of pays for itself. But anyway, go to preppernet.net, send me a personal message. You click on anytime I've posted something, it brings up and you'll say hello. Click on that. You can send me a personal message. Send me, we'll sit Kyle on you. Yeah, Kyle will be back tomorrow night. We're starting to record the Prepping Academy. We're kind of excited about it. I made Kyle get technology at his house because I was tired of him coming over here every time we had to record, and I had to tear down everything and everything up. But anyway, guys, thank you guys. Be successful. questions, send them to me. God bless.